going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you can hear me well. So, I haven't gotten the media mod yet for the GoPro, so I'm recording audio using the Prism. I know the Prism has the GoPro a little bit in its view, but I'm going to show a couple little side-and-side comparisons of the two so you can see the quality difference, which I'm sure is, ridiculously, night and day. But I needed to be able to record audio, so I had to keep the Prism on there for now. I'm going to go up here and try to get to a couple little, not back roads per se, but one of the roads I like to ride. This video was mostly just to get a feel for the video quality difference between the two cameras. I'm just excited to use this thing, so I wanted to get out here and get a ride in before the sun went all the way down. .16-tooth sprocket still feels great. Still no complaints there. I wonder if I can get the front wheel to lift still or not. It might not. I guess we'll see. Little roll. Nope. Front wheel will not power wheelie with the 16-tooth. Oh well. Wheelies weren't really something I was looking for. I should probably be careful since I definitely forgot my wallet at the house. I did move the bike, well, not the bike, I did move the mic a little bit further back into the cheek pad to see if it helped with the little bit of noisiness I was having during my last video on the highway. Which, I mean, it was tolerable. I do have the purple Panda lavalier microphone. That came from Amazon today, which the site told me it wouldn't get here till like May. And then today it gives me a notice that it's out for delivery, so when I want to try to get into some of this sun so that way not everything is being reported in the shade. I'll make a left here. It should get us back into the sun. I'm going to go up here and then I'll probably go back down that way. Oh great, there's a friggin' tow truck up there. I'll tell you what, I love the scenery around here. These are the roads to be on if you want to take some beautiful pictures off the side of the road or anything. Like, these mountains are ridiculous. It's hard not to get distracted by them when you're on the bike. See if I can get you guys a decent view of everything. Well, you know what? I think I forgot to put the GoPro back in super wide. I think it's still on linear right now, so hopefully it's not too narrow for you guys. Get a good look at the dash, see how clear that comes out. This tow truck is killing this ride right now. It's a nice house. There's so many nice houses like up on these mountains, man. It's ridiculous. Oh man, that's a huge one down there. Maybe one day. One day. can't believe I forgot to put the thing back in at least wide view. These hills are killing my acceleration. Clear. Now these views up here coming up too. Oh my god, dude, so nice. I hope the GoPro's picking that up. Look at that view, man. That is insane. Like, this is like drone footage right here. I don't know if drones are illegal out here, but I'd totally own one if they were, just to get some shots of this stuff. Like, oh my god, dude, just freaking insane. I kind of want to pull over and take a picture up here. I got my gloves on and my phone's a pain in the ass to get in and out of my pocket. Look at that view. The sun might be washing it out, but damn. Let's get it. Bike, man. I do not need a ton of power to have fun on a motorcycle. I do live by that philosophy that it is much more fun to drive a car fast than a fast car slow, and the same thing goes for motorcycles in my eyes. Now trust me, I would like some more straight line speed, but I'm not dying for it. I feel like if you get bored on a little bike like this, you're not riding it right. You're not, your mindset is not where it needs to be. I'm sure I could jump on a Duke 790 right now and I'd be like, man, this is great, so much power. And that is my next motorcycle purchase in the future. I don't know when that future is going to come. Could be a couple of years. But I'm pretty pleased with what KTM has to offer right now. So either the 790 or the 1290. I know the 890 just came out, but that thing is like super track focused and I don't need it. That thing's insane. It's making like, I can't remember the exact figure, but it's like 130 some horsepower, but it weighs like almost as much as the Duke 390. Like, it's insanely light. They come with like track tires straight from the factory. They're insane bikes. So I don't need that. The Duke 790 would suit me well, and those things sound so beautiful, man. They got the cross-plane crank in them. Well, I don't know if it's a cross-plane crank, but it's a 270-degree crank. And it's the same degree of crank that like they use in the MT-07. And if you've ever heard an MT-07 with a good exhaust system on it, oh man, they're beautiful. See, like I can still pass people comfortably. I might have to drop down like one more gear than a bigger bike, but it's no big deal. Like this then, I was in fourth. Still have plenty of passing power. I've never felt uncomfortable on the highway with this thing either. My Ninja 300, I did not feel comfortable on the highway. Like doing 80 miles per hour on this, I still got some left and I can be in 6th gear and crack the throttle back and she'll pass for me. Whereas the Ninja 300, that thing was tapping out. Like, it would still accelerate, but not nearly as much as this thing can. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the Duke. If I was going to buy an entry-level motorcycle, something with the, you know, in the sub 400cc category, it would have been this, which is, I mean, the reason I got it. But I was also looking at Ninja 400s, and on the used market, a Ninja 400 with 10,000 miles was going to cost me about $800 more than this bike. So to me, it didn't make sense to go for the Ninja 400. I was worried about getting a naked bike, but you know, I found this one used with the windshield already on there. So I'm glad I got that. I didn't have to pay for it. I would have paid for it regardless. I think this is this windshield, the Puig style windshield, you can get them knockoff branded as well. I think this is like the mod to have on these bikes if you're going to be doing a lot of highway riding or anything like that. The other thing I like about this bike over the Ninja 400 is it's a head turner, man. Like, the styling between the two of these bikes is bar none Duke. Hands down, you can't beat the styling on this bike. I think KTM did a masterful job with the design that they have going on right now with their Duke lineup. I really wish that they would update the RC390. I personally wouldn't own one unless they made a few tweaks, such as putting a larger gas tank in it. That's definitely number one. That thing needs a larger gas tank, and it also needs an updated display, because right now they're still using like the old LCD style ones, and they're like super tiny. I get that it's like it's a track ready bike, it's a race bike for the lower CC class, but I mean, come on, like, it's a joke. The display on that thing looks like a Game Boy from 1988. And I mean, I played Game Boy from 1988. I was born in '89, so I grew up on some of that technology. But in this day and age, it's 2020, man. They need to throw the TFT in that thing, or at least some variant of it. It's inexcusable. I'm still trying to decide if I want to save up and get the quick shifter to go along with my Powertronic ECU. What do you guys think? Do you think it's worth it? It's like 160 bucks. I know the quick shifter from Powertronic doesn't allow like clutchless downshifts, but it does allow clutchless upshifts. Oh yeah, by the way, KTM is also releasing a 490 lineup, which right now is rumored that it is going to have obviously a bigger engine. I'm guessing by the name it'll be somewhere close to 490 cc's, and it's rumored to be a parallel twin, just like the Duke 790. And ultimately what I'm curious about with those is if it's going to have a 270 degree crank or not. If it's going to have a 270 degree crank, I would highly consider getting that bike, even as a step up above this, because I think it's estimated to have like 55 to 60 horsepower. So that's a good 20, almost 20 above this. If it's 60 horsepower, that's a decent little upgrade. And if it has that 270 crank, oh man, it's going to sound so beautiful. It'd be like the best sounding under 500cc bike, hands down. At least in this day and age. I'm not talking about anything back from the ZX25R era, which I am disappointed that the new ZX25R that is coming out or just came out is not going to be landing in America, at least for now, but I'm pretty sure it's never going to, because that has a 250 or 249cc inline 4, so Kawasaki's bringing the inline 4 back out in these small displacement bikes. But that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Stay tuned for some more footage, and I will see you guys in the next one. Smash that subscribe button for me.